Hello guys, this is Mario from a Trade of the Day, and in today's video I'm going to go over what stocks I day traded today that had some nice momentum opportunity, and I'm going to explain not only the daily setup but also the intraday, the day trading setup. All right guys, so let's get started. So I traded ABBV. The reason why is because it yesterday had a nice earnings announcement. It kind of broke out of this range. Now this is some kind of like a bottoming formation. It kind of been holding this 90 level. Now this level is based on this 1 year chart right here. So very, very important level, and it did hold. So that's good. That shows that it's bottoming. So I was looking for a second day continuation and a week open. So we did kind of get that. So we did get that week open, consolidated, and it broke out of this trend. I got in right here, put my stop below that, and then I did kind of sell after the red or green move right here. So these type of setups, they are starting to trend. Do have multiple opportunities to get in. Now I tend to only trade the morning, the first 2 hours a day. That's where I do best because it takes a lot of patience and concentration to make sure you get in at the right moment. So I feel like your mind gets exhausted after for me specifically, gets exhausted after the first 2 hours. But as you guys can see, there's more than one opportunity to make money in the stock in the long run because it did start a trend. So those are the opportunities. This is a trade that I make money. I made money on this move right here, on the red or green move. But there was another opportunity right here on this break of this little trend right here. And there was another one right here. So the thing about stocks that are trending is that there are multiple opportunities to make money on stocks that are trending. They tend to break out of that consolidation trend and then kind of pull back, consolidate more, and break out again, and then pull back and move on and consolidate and then break out again. So that's how these type of trends are formed. Again, no stock goes up forever. It doesn't happen like that. Even some of the penny stocks tend to pull back after a huge move. So I just wanted to kind of explain that for you guys and kind of explain why the reason why I did take off my money here. Because, the thing about trading is once you're agreeing, you have to take your money quick before it pulls back, because it may pull back to your entry, or or it might just consolidate for a very long time. And again, when it comes down to trading, you're in and out. Take your money quick. So that was that. Now another stock that I traded I really like was VTVT. And now this stock again had a huge gap down. I did trade it on this day, the second day continuation. And today today I traded again after this second continuation, after this move, when it had this reversal of this downtrend. So that looked good for me, and I like that. So on the second day continuation, again I was looking for that week open. So we did get it, and I actually got in after it broke the red or green move. So again, week open, spiked up, pulled back, consolidate, and you saw that this is higher lows. So I did get in at a break at 2, put my stop below that, and then I sold off after the first couple spikes and move. And now again, a reminder, guys, these type of setups, tend to pull back. Again, some guys who are really, really good at calculating entries. Again, this was the move that I made. I made money on this move right here. But there's some guys who love to get those washout, those dips. So if you guys see that right here, after they made this move, it pulled back really quick. Had this quick washout in his what do you call it? Hammer candle. This dip buy. So a lot of traders like to buy right here and go for the secondary move. So that's another opportunity that I could have taken. That again, I'm not used to taking those type of moves, but I am something I am considering to do. Because again, I could have made my first trade right here, sold off, took my profits, waited to see if it tested the VWAP, see if it hold, and then we show some strength, which it did. This could have been a second move right here. So I am keeping in mind for those type of setups. Again, guys, those are my forte. I like to make money on the first move and get out. That's just me personally. But again, there's more than one opportunity when it comes down to trading stocks. Now, again, this is a very low float stock, VTVT. Is a 7 million share low float. So these type of moves, these type of washouts, you could only see really, really micro floats. You don't really see these type of moves in other type of stocks like ABBV. ABBV is ABBV has let's see, 1.5 billion share float. So you don't see those type of washouts like that in stocks like ABBV. Usually ABBV does something like this, consolidate for like half an hour, then it has the next move. So again, you have to keep in mind the type of stock you're trading. So that was that. I also traded actually Sprint. Now Sprint had an earnings. Actually, this was not even earnings. It was a PR announcement that looked really good, and it broke out of this level. So if you look at the one here chart, it kind of, there is this gap fill opportunity, which it kind of did fill the gap. And I was looking for not only to fill the gap, but break above that, maybe go towards 6-7. And I kind of like that because the market was trying to kind of trending a little bit, and this stock was holding and making some nice holds. So I kind of like that. Now I didn't get a chance to trade as a week open, but what I did see is the first pullback to VWAP, which was right here, and I saw this hammer candle, and I did decide to get in after this, put my stop a little bit below that, and I did see it start to move. Now I was hoping it will test the highs again, but it didn't. I saw this inverted hammer right here, which I did not like, and I was also looking at the level 2, and actually I prefer to look at the active trader, and I was seeing a lot of I guess you could say market makers stack up on the bid. Excuse me, on the ask, which you can see right here. Right here. You see this 50? So when you see a lot of these huge numbers stack up on the ask, a lot of market makers, you can see that the momentum of the stock may change. So that's the reason why I got out. So I still made money, not what I was looking to make, but hey, I was still profitable, so I like that. Now the next stock that I traded was Amazon. Amazon had an awesome breakout, nice breakout over its all-time high breakout. So after this break, the only thing I was looking for in this trade, I was actually looking for either a strong open or weak open to reverse it. So there was that weak open, which I liked, but I was looking for a reversal. I was looking for a hope of holding of a higher low and to break over that VWAP. So I did kind of get in after this move right here, but I just couldn't. It just couldn't do anything. It just literally downtrended the whole time, and I kind of got out after it broke this trend right here. So I was hoping this upward trend was going to hold and hopefully break like above the VWAP right here, above this level right here, but it didn't. It just kept making lower highs. So I got out right away and took my trade off. So again, you have to keep in mind of the pattern. You have to always understand what you're looking for, what you're looking to trade. And once you have a bias, once that bias is broken and the chart is not showing you, the pattern is not showing you, and also looking at the level 2, have you seen the ask being stacked up? The momentum's changing, so you want to get out. So you want to keep that in mind. And not only that, but I also noticed that the market was also in a downtrend mode. I was hoping that the market was going to hold off on this level, and then again, this coincides with Amazon. So I was hoping that this level was going to hold right here and continue to break above and continue to trend upwards, but it broke below that, and then that coincided with Amazon also breaking below that. So a lot of these big stocks like Amazon, Apple, which have a high float and they're a huge percentage of the overall S&P 500, they move with the market. So you have to be aware what the market's doing. Very, very, very important. Now, not only did the S&P 500 start to break down, but also the NASDAQ, which again, Amazon is a big part of the NASDAQ. Again, I was actually hoping for this higher low to stick, right here, and for this level to break. So I was hoping for this higher low to stick, and then boom, trend and break above VWAP, and we had a nice rally. But again, it started keep doing a lower highs, and kept downtrending. So when I saw that, the connection between the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and I did see Amazon looking heavy, I took out my trade and took my small loss. So hopefully you guys learned something from that trade, guys. I know it sounds like a lot. Again, a lot of this comes with experience. You know, I did make money on 3 out of 4 trades, so that's a 75% win rate. So I'm happy with that. And hey, you know, it's all about win rate. It's all about being green for the day. And you know, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. And feel free to reach out to me. You guys will hear from me soon. Have a good one, guys.